I'm Mrs. R, your co-video substitute teacher. Today we're going to do a little bit of math, but it's going to be super fun. So a lot of people are aware that in third grade, you start learning multiplication tables. You start learning addition even earlier than that, right? But there's a kind of thing we learn called a make 10. You actually start this in kindergarten, but it is towards the end of the year. And so a lot of kindergartners may have missed out on that because of the way school went, or they're getting it through their extended learning, but it's harder. So having a way to play this at home where we can all practice it and have fun, because you can actually do this as a whole family, is great. If you're older and you know your make 10s, it's still a super fun game to play. So you do need, works best, because all games work best if you have somebody else play with them, to have somebody else to play with. Now you're going to lay out cards on a table. I've taped them to this only so I can hold them out. But you can lay out a whole bunch of cards. But when you go through a deck of cards, I need you to take out all the ones that we call face cards, or the king, queens, jacks. They literally have faces on them, right? You only want number cards. But you also need to take out the number 10. I know that sounds weird because it's called make 10, but 10 already makes 10 all by itself. 10 plus 0 equals 10. 0 plus 10 equals 10. But we don't have a 0 card to match it with, so we're going to take the 10s out. So you need 9s and everything lower than that. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And here's the tricky thing is 1s don't look like 1s because they don't have a number 1 on them. They'll have an A on them. It means ace, but ace is just a fancy way of saying 1 for some reason. And remember, a lot of times they look weird. This is the ace of spades. Don't worry about what the suit is, because the suit, that's the little shape part where it's hearts, diamonds. It doesn't even matter for this game. You just need the number part. But you will need your aces in the game. Now, once you have those where you took all the 10s and the jacks and the kings and the queens, and you took them all out of the deck, put all the other cards face down on a table. And then it's just like playing memory, okay? Exactly the same, except you're not trying to match the same thing with the same thing. You're matching a number and a number, but they have to make 10. They can't make lower and they can't make higher, just 10. So like I said, I taped them up so you would have a table full of cards. We just have 8 cards here, but it gives us an idea how to play. So turn 1, the first person goes and you flip over 2 cards. 7, I'm gonna flip over this one down here. 5. 7 plus 5 doesn't equal 10. I have to put them back. Now the next person goes. Your turn. And they say, I'm going to flip this one. Ace is 1. Remember, it has a symbol of a 1. 6 plus 1, well, that's 7. It's still not 10. So we go to someone else's turn, or back to the first person if there's just 2 of you. 4. 4 plus 6 equals 10. And we had a 6 on the last round. Do you remember where it was? 6 plus 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You look at it this way. 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. I get to keep those cards. It makes a point. There's a lot of cards on the table, but because I made a match, I get to take an extra turn, just like in memory. Oh, that's still that 5, right? Did we look at this one already? Yeah, it's still 7. Next turn. 5. We've seen that 5 twice now. Do you remember? Because we have math and we have memory. 5 plus 5. Well, that's the first make 10 we learned because it's on our fingers. 5 plus 5 make 10. That goes to the other person because it was their turn. They made a match. And they go again. Now, there's just me here, so I'm going to pretend for them. 3. 3 plus 7 is a 10. 7 plus 3. 7, 8, 9, 10. We definitely have seen a 7, but I don't remember where. That wasn't it. Oh well, next turn. You keep going like this until you have completely cleared the board. taking turns flipping 2 cards over. When you get 2 cards that make a match, remember this is a 1. 9 plus 1. 9. What's after 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Plus 9 plus 1 is 10. So that goes to them. They have an extra turn. It's going to be easy since there's only 2 cards, right? And 7 and 3 make 10. So you count up how many pairs you have. And in my pretend game, player 1 had 1 pair. Player 2 had 3 pairs. That means they have 3 points. Player 1 has 1 point. This one wins. Now what? Now what? Lay them back out. Shuffle them up. Lay them all face down on a table and play again. You can do this with your mom and dad, older brothers. Younger siblings are going to have to count all those things out. And a lot of kindergartners, first graders are probably still going to have to count them because we lost a lot of our end of the year, right? It's okay. It's okay if you count them. There's no timed turn here. It's not about how fast you do it. It's about can you do it? And can you remember where you saw the other cards? So enjoy your Match 10 memory game, and I will talk to you later. Bye.